right, we're gonna run our power back up because we're going uphill again. 45 miles until Preston. I am starving. I forced myself to record this before eating because I know for a fact, and I'm tired now, but I know for a fact, if I eat and attempt to record this, there's a good chance I'm gonna end up falling asleep. Falling asleep whilst driving. And that's not a joke. That is not a joke. That's happened to me before as well. Not whilst recording, but I was doing a Brighton mainland run. I think it was the last service of the night, and the game time was synced up with real time. So it was like 11:50 something. Maybe it was past midnight. I can't remember. I was pulling into Victoria, and I fell asleep. The AWS woke me up. I'm being serious, you lot. The AWS woke me up. Oh, too much power. Oh, we're going downhill again. Are you kidding me? Gotta be kidding me, man. I am trying to keep an eye on the track monitor as well, because I can't imagine what was that. Oh, it makes a noise when the power completely runs down and it keeps starting me. It sounds like a derailment. It sounds like the container's detached from behind the locomotive. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on the track monitor as well. It is very unlikely that we're gonna have a speed limit below 75, but just keeping an eye on that just in case. Thankfully, we didn't need to apply any brakes this time. And we're going uphill again. Oh. I'm going to try not to be as aggressive when running the power up this time. Yeah, we're just flying past these loops. We're not getting looped. Something's got to be following us. Like, why is the game not looping us? Come on, signaler. a bit of etiquette now, Mr. Signaler, Mr. or Mrs. Signaler. Now we're speeding again. Ugh. It's a good thing this isn't tripped with this isn't fitted with, what do you call it, a tripping system for excessive speed, because we would have had it multiple times. "42 miles. It is going quite quick, although we've been going for, I'm sure it's been an hour by now. If you're still watching, you're gonna be in part 2. I ended the part 1 recording and then quickly started another one. So yeah, I'm sure it's been over an hour. Back on the brakes. For all my freight drivers out there that are watching the video, or any of my freight simmers, let me know if I'm doing an okay job at driving this. In terms of the braking, I think the braking is what I'm most interested in. Should I be jumping on and off for the brakes, or should I just find a sweet spot for the braking and leave it? Also, how much should I be reducing my speed by? Should I just give it a big chunk of braking and shave off 15 and then let it roll back up? But then again, my route knowledge isn't up to scratch yet, so I don't know. I can't anticipate the gradients too well. So, but yeah, let me know. We haven't passed through a lot of stations. I think we only passed through one station. Where are all the stations at? Oops, I said he went onto my 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 home screen. Well, speaking of stations, I can see another one approaching in the track monitor. Very empty station. I mean, it is 10:30 at night, so I'm not really too surprised there. Right, neutral section warning board. So let's shave off some of the speed from now. Release the brakes. Alright, power controller off. Let's put it in the hold position this time. Maybe see if that prevents the circuit breakers from tripping. If not, then I'm just going to assume that's how it's designed. It should be doing that, but yeah, we'll soon find out. Right, here we go. Nah, circuit breakers are finished. They're mashed up. Oh dear me. "36 miles remaining." I'm sure, like, I'm sure there was 40 miles remaining quite a while ago. So it's like, I don't think we're at 75 miles an hour. I don't think we're covering a lot of speed. Sorry, I don't think we're covering a lot of distance. 75 miles an hour. I think I did say 75 miles an hour, but something's telling me I mistakenly said 35 miles an hour. If I did, I apologize. What was I gonna say? This is quite a bendy route, so it could be that we might not actually be 35 miles away. No, sorry. Do you know what? Forget I said anything. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Never mind. Actually, no, it would make sense. I take it back, it would make sense. So we could. No, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. No, yes, it would. It would. So we could be. It's unlikely, but there could be a period of time where we're heading away from Preston, if that makes any sense, because of the constant bends in the track. But that would be extremely unlikely. This isn't like a mountain route or anything like that with really aggressive bends. So yeah, I think we're just traveling extremely slowly. We've been going downhill for ages though. It's like there's a giant mountain between Preston and Carlisle. Well, to be honest, it was no, it was a constant upward gradient initially. Then it was a mixture of upwards and downwards, but although still predominantly upwards. But now it seems to be predominantly downwards. I'm sure we've been going downhill for a good 10 to 15 miles. Really interesting. The train, oh, the train keeps clicking and snorting at me and all sorts, and it's freaking me out. Sounds like the wheels are about to drop off. Can I maybe position my crosshair somewhere where it's not blocking the screen? I need to turn my crosshair visibility down. I keep forgetting to do that. It's a bit irritating to have that on the screen, but I don't have a choice because I'm not playing HUD-Less. Right, so I think we can finally, I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like we can finally apply a bit of power. I'm just waiting for the gradient to change. We're on level terrain at the moment. Yeah, let's get a bit of power in there, shall we? Now we're going uphill, so yeah, we'll definitely get a bit of power in there. A lot of power, I should say. We got another passenger 87 this time, intercity, heading up towards Carlisle. We're not gaining any speed. Let's get more power in there. Power. The South London accent's actually funny. I can't lie. The way we pronounce certain words is hilarious. How can I say power? No, no. I said it correctly just then, but when I said it unprompted, it is power. Power. Let's get some more power. I can't even do it now. Oh my goodness, these gradients, man. Right. Do you know what? I think from now on, I'm gonna have my target speed at 70, because I keep accidentally exceeding the speed limit because I'm aiming for 75, which is literally something I said I wasn't gonna do at the start of this journey, and I've still gone and done it. I still need to learn the difference between release and overcharge. Does overcharge just release the brakes at a quicker rate or something? I don't know. I think I'm gonna test the release position when I next release the brakes and see what happens. Because I've been using the overcharge position this whole time. What is that noise? Oh my. Scaring me. I can see a lot of light in the distance as well, but I don't see a station on the track monitor. That is quite concerning. What is that? Okay, hard curve to the right, away from that. Thank goodness. I'm telling you guys, driving at night on a route you're not familiar with, it's very intimidating. Right, let's go into release and see what happens. Sorry, into running. No, release/overcharge. Release/overcharge is the position that I use all the time. The running position is the position that I wanted to test. Looks like we got a station of some sort over there. Yeah, the running position seems to do the same thing as the release and overcharge position. It's just at a slower rate by the looks of it. Yeah, I get kind of nervous when I've been traveling through darkness for so long, and then all of a sudden I see a bunch of lights ahead of me. It feels like I'm just gonna, I don't know why, but it feels like I'm just gonna slam into buffer stops at 75 miles an hour. Even though there's nothing on the track monitor. I could literally imagine it, like, to just, like, even though the signals would have brought me down as well to a red signal before that, or a single yellow signal I should say, but still I can just imagine like coming up on a 20 limit or something and not realizing it until the last minute and just derailing. Doing a Peterborough overspeed incident. That must have been terrifying for those passengers though. Some of the witness statements, is it witness statements? Statements from the passengers, some of them thought the train derailed. I can't even blame them. Like, imagine how fast is it going? 75 miles an hour over a 30 and 25 mile an hour turnout. Ouch. Yeah, if you're a passenger on that, you're definitely gonna think something's gone horribly wrong. You're gonna think that the train's no longer on the tracks. Right, let's shut off the power. Got another neutral section coming up. "24 miles to go." Right, not too long now. Not too long at all. Or a signal box that we just passed there. We got a cute little 101 that we just passed. And here's our neutral section, and I'm just gonna get ready to reset the circuit breakers from now. There we are. And with that having been done, let's run the power back up. There we go. See, I did it again. Power. Power. Loving the suspension once again. You could literally see it rocking left and right. It's actually insane. Gonna start running the power back down from now. Again, targeting 70 miles an hour this time, not 75, in anticipation for an unexpected downward gradient. What are those orange little markings on the... Oh, hold on. I just saw 2 white lights above that signal. I just saw 2 white vertical lights above that signal. I don't know what that meant. Yo, I'm freaking out, I can't lie. Track monitor says 75, so we should be alright. Shutting off the power again because I panicked. We're on a 1 in 94 now, so we're definitely gonna get some serious power in before we lose too much speed. 20 miles. Yeah, see, because I remember when there was 40 miles to go, and that felt like a stone age ago. So yeah, we are really not covering a lot of distance right now. Like that took 20 miles. That took about, I felt like it took about 30 minutes. I can easily calculate that in my head. I'm bugging. Hold on. What is the equation? 75 miles an hour. We're gonna do 75 miles in an hour. So that is 37.5 miles an hour in 30 minutes. So yeah, more or less 40 miles in 30 minutes. Yeah, bang on. Running that power back down. We're still 18 miles out, but I'm already thinking about slowing down for Preston. This is really, really unsettling to be in a train with handling like this, knowing that you have to bring it to a stand when you haven't driven it before. Let me make that clear. I know some of you experienced freight veterans are laughing your head off right now, but guys, it's my first time. It's my first time. Yeah, as expected, my commentary has gone out the window now. It's going to be a nice, quiet final stretch down to Preston. Unfortunately, I'm exhausted, guys. But I do hope, I'm going to say from now, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. And like I said earlier, if you made it up to this point, I appreciate you. You're a true supporter, honestly. It's only been that scared me. They need to they do need to sort out the headlight effect for oncoming trains. I feel like the headlights could have a bit of an effect from further out. I don't know if that's gonna have an impact on the frame rate, if that's if the game isn't optimized for that correctly, but I just, yeah, the headlights, pardon me, in reality you're gonna see a train from way further out than you do in the game, or its headlights at least. So yeah, I do hope that gets sorted out. even in the day, like when it's daytime, you see a train's headlights from, unless the sun is shining directly on the train, that is the only time the headlights won't show too much. But other than that, like if it's a cloudy day or something, the headlights you see them from miles out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the VRD YouTube channel is only about 18 months old, I think. 16, 18 months old, and already we're at 350 subscribers, which is I'm very pleased with myself, I can't lie. um I didn't really set a target for when I'd hit 1K or anything like that. I just, as soon as when I started up YouTube, I just thought my mentality was, yeah, just do the best you can do and outwork yourself. Don't set any deadlines for yourself or anything, because when you set deadlines for certain things, it becomes mentally draining, especially if the deadlines are unrealistic. Now, I don't know what a realistic deadline is for gaining YouTube subscribers, gaining views and whatnot, so I didn't bother setting one for myself. But 350 subscribers in 16 to 18 months is very impressive, I won't lie. And the thing is, I get a lot of engagement in my videos as well, because I'm still a rather small channel. I'm actually able to go through and reply to everyone's comments. I try to reply to everyone's comments anyway. If you've ever commented on my video, on one of my videos, and I've somehow missed your comment, which is very unlikely, but if that is the case, I apologize. But I do get to reply to everyone, and we sometimes you have very interesting conversations. I will my last videos, the the run on this route up to Carlisle from Preston. Like, I got a lot of engagement on that. My thoughts of Train Sim Mode 5 video as well, quite a lot of engagement on that as well. And that's one of the benefits of having a smaller channel, especially in a community like Train Sim. With the Train Sim community is quite small. Like, you, for someone like me that plans on making solely railway related content, like, I don't expect a lot from my channel in terms of subscribers, but my goal is to build up a community around my channel, appeal to the railway community as a whole, if that makes any sense. I'm not doing a good job at wording this right now. It's at a neutral section. Okay, it's a warning. That terrified me. I thought I was yapping away too much. I missed the neutral section, but no. So yeah, I definitely feel like I'm on track. I'm on track for that, because I think the biggest train sim YouTuber, I don't know if he does just train sim. I don't watch his videos like that, but I think it's Laserjet, and he recently hit 100,000 subscribers. So that just goes to show the train sim community is not too big at all. Hitting 1 million subscribers off a train sim, I don't see it happening, if I'm being honest. But again, my goal isn't to have tons of subscribers. My goal is to build up a loyal fan base and have a community of people that enjoy my content. One of the best ways to build up subscribers on YouTube, I've noticed, is to make content that is, we're 8.3 miles away from Preston as well. I need to start thinking about slowing down. But it's to make content that would appeal to a particularly younger audience. I feel like a lot of the successful YouTubers, most of them, they make videos for kids, if I'm being honest, because kids have all the time in the world to sit around watching YouTube. Is that a yellow signal in the distance? I can't tell. No, it's not. With me, my content, I'd say my content in a way, it it's pretty what's the word? It's pretty versatile. I don't think that's the correct word that I should be using, but we'll go with versatile. It appeals to, I've noticed like the comments that I'm getting and the interaction I'm getting with my channel, it seems to be a mixture of some of the older guys and some of the younger guys as well, and girls. So yeah, that is very pleasing to see as well. When I first started this up, I didn't really think a lot of older guys would be interested in my channel, especially considering my informal commentary. But no, I'm getting viewers from all age ranges, which is really pleasing to see. So yeah, again, I really do appreciate the support that is currently being shown. It's only upwards from here. I'm not really gonna bother applying any more power. There's just no point. The 6.5 miles away, I'll just let gravity do its thing, start to slowly bring our speed down. I'll only apply power if we if we end up getting slapped with a 1 in 60 gradient on the final approach into Preston. Do you know what? We'll give it a final burst of power. What the heck? Come on now. I forgot to reset the circuit. That would have been mental. Imagine if I forgot to reset the circuit breaker and I tried to apply the brakes and I didn't get any rear started braking. That could have went left. That could have honestly went left. Do you know what? There's no point. Just shut the power off. There's actually no point. By the time the power runs up, I'm gonna start to come up on the yellow signals. Speaking of which, is that a yellow signal I see in the distance? I don't think it was. I've never been this excited to see a yellow signal in my life. We've literally just been running on greens the entire journey, which is unfortunate. I was hoping for a bit of loop action, but oh well. And it seems to be a downhill section for the final stretch into Preston. 3 miles out now, 3.1 to be precise. there's a clunking sound that I've been enduring for the entirety of the journey. There it is again. It's freaking me out. It's honestly freaking me out. Do you know what would be hilarious? It's not gonna happen, of course, but just imagine if we get to Preston, I'll come outside of the train to do the outro, and the containers aren't there. It's just the local. And that would be something else. But obviously, I doubt that would happen because for one, it's train sim, but also because the train's been handling quite heavily. To be honest, like the train wouldn't be struggling like this if it was just a like local. Right, we're 2.4 miles out, but I don't see a yellow signal. What aspect is this signal showing that's coming up? This has to be a yellow signal. Well, we're doing 50 miles an hour, so I'm not gonna panic on the brakes too much. If I'm being honest, I assuming we're not gonna get any major speed reductions until we're right. Okay, I can see a 25 limit. Yeah, I can see 25 limits coming up. So we'll still no yellow signal. I was gonna say I'm not gonna get the brakes in until we're about midway between the double yellow and the single yellow. But the 25 in the trap monitor is really scaring me right now. I'm covering my L2 button on my controller, just ready to get that brake application in. We are doing 50 miles an hour, so it's only 25 miles an hour that we need to shave off, but right, let's get a 30% brake application in. Oh, 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 oh! I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Full service, por favor. I wasn't expecting that the double yellow to have the position 5 junction indication. We're gonna derail. We're gonna derail. We're gonna derail hard. That's bad. That is bad. I can't lie. Do you know why that's bad? Do you know what? Something's telling me something's telling me that's a glitch with the route. That's gotta be an issue with the route. Do you know why? Because I was doing 50. I was doing 50 miles an hour and a full service brake application couldn't. I was doing 50 miles an hour when I passed that signal, and a full service brake application didn't get me to below 25 miles an hour by the time I hit the speed limit. So that signal should have definitely had some approach control, some yeah, that we should have been brought down to red, if I'm being honest, or at least had the flashing yellow aspects on the approach to it. That I don't think we should have just had that come up on that signal like that. Imagine if I was doing 75. How if I was doing 75 when I passed that signal, I would have been finished. What? That can't be right. That can't be right. I'm not trying to make excuses. Obviously, I have no excuse. I should have seen I saw the 25 in the trap monitor, and I purposely left the brake until late. But I'm just saying that that is faulty signaling at its finest right there. Anyway, here we are at Preston. We're in a freight train, so we need to be doing 10 miles an hour over the AWS magnet instead of 20 like we would need to do in a passenger train. bang on 10, perfect. And we'll just, oh my god, be quiet. We'll just sit in the minimal brake application. Actually, we'll release it momentarily. Try my best not to have a spad here. Also keeping an eye out on the yard counter. We're not going to stop in time. Flying past the stop position, but at least we're not flying past the red signal. Oh, the platform ends here. I thought it ended at the signal. Stop, man. Stop. Stop. Full service. Just full service. There's no passengers. Who cares? Right, that's it. we made it in one piece. You know, I mean, that was a terrible run. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. But yeah, that's it. I'm actually not gonna bother shutting down the cab because I'm assuming another driver is gonna be relieving us. So we'll just literally step outside and do the outro. It's dark. I can't see. Right, return to free roam. You used to be awkward. We'll do the outro like this. Yeah, that concludes this commentated drive. I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Am I going to be returning to this route? I mean, I was talking about doing it HUD-Less. So I kind of set myself up there, so I have no choice. Yeah, we'll return to it. Why not? I've got no better routes to be driving on right now. Not at I'll see you later. US up slow maybe. That was a nice touch. I wasn't expecting the AI horn there. Yeah, until the 378 and London Overground route comes out, I'll probably just be making content on this, to be honest. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Constructive feedback and criticism is more than welcome in the comment section below, and it's highly appreciated. If you'd like to further support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I will catch you guys in the next one. Love.